Along with taxes, it's life's only certainty, death. What's less certain is the cost of a fitting send-off for those dearly departed. Funerals are big business, and the global company InvoCare accounts for about 30% of the Australian market. Now there's a new breed of disruptors aiming to bring down prices in what has traditionally been an opaque and expensive industry. Ginny Stein produced this story, filmed by Chris Taylor, and a warning, this report does contain images of a person who's deceased.
Morning.
There you go, Warren.
Good.
Nice to see you. In this particular case, the preference of the family is that the coffin is already present before they arrive. It is designed to generate a return for the Salvation Army, but it's also designed to meet what we think is a community need, offering a fair and transparent pricing model.
This unregulated industry has been slow to change, but new players are striving to make it easier for customers to ask questions.
There definitely are new competitors coming in, and I think that is about the industry changing. That is about new questions being asked about how the funeral directors industry really operates.
Malcolm Pittendery is about to sign up a new customer. Salvo's Funerals only officially started operation about 6 months ago. Word of mouth and a trusted brand is driving its business.
Hi there, Laura.
Aldo Boshin has been waiting.
My age, what I saw and what I go through, all my life I have no regret what I've done. I enjoy it, I suffer, but there's a part of life. If you don't suffer, you don't know what joy is.
Aldo is just home from hospital. His heart is not good.
When he my number, a few times he touched my number, but so not yet.
Not this time.
Yeah. Next time. We passing through. We know stay here to stay. We just a face.
Aldo knows what he wants, a no service, no attendance cremation. It's an offer he heard about from a friend and one he could afford.
After I'm done and I want a flower or big tombstone or something, but for what?
Laura Corci, once his landlord, considers Aldo part of her family.
He's lived in our house for a large number of years, but he's like a surrogate grandfather.
This is my second family.
Yeah.
Aldo, I put all your personal details here. I put Laura's details here as the next of kin.
Yes.
And that's the prepaid funeral plan application form.
Mm-hmm.
You have to remember where you put it.
I have to remember where I put it, okay.
The write down the right name.
Spot on.
Spot on, yeah, okay.
Spot on. Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect.
now I'm happy. Even if you remember for something that you think I'm a bastard, so I'm a bastard. But I owe you nothing.
I think the main reason to do it is that funerals aren't affordable for people. And people in our community, there's a lot of disadvantaged people in our community. So I'll just give you a tour of the building. This is the viewing room. So I'll take you into the mortuary. This is our mortuary. There's a thing there about the mortuary. Here are our fridges. At the moment we do have people in them, so we just have to be very respectful about that.
Well, this is where she was, and it was very nice.
When Jen Law's mother died last year, she wanted her body brought to Tender Funerals. Joy Law lived for years with depression. She took her own life.
I think for better or worse, however Mum would have looked, I would have needed to see. And yeah, I think there are moments where you question that and think, oh, I can't see, I don't want to see, it's too awful. But to just say, it never would have gone away. It never would have left my mind had I not have been able to witness for myself. Yeah.
Tender offered a hands-on approach and very personal support at a tragic time.
Amy rang me and she said, look, I just needed to let you know before the weekend just to help your headspace. I've got your mum here and she looks beautiful. And she said, she has a tiny little cut on the back of her head. She said, and I remember waiting for the end and she said, and that's all.
I think the thing is, it's not extraordinary, it's ordinary. It's ordinary work, and it's basic human work that we can all do, and I am not more capable than you of doing it. So it's about handing back something that people have been doing for a very long time.
Jen and her 12-year-old daughter Edie help wash and dress Jen's mother.
In a way, doing all this was really good, helping us to realise that she wasn't there and that was okay. Like, well, it's obviously very hard and very not okay what she did, but also in a way that was just helping us to come to terms with the fact that she's gone and that being at peace with that, so yeah.
I did bring my music. I brought Nana Muscuri, Songs of the British Isles from 1976, because that was my lullaby music that Mum used to play for me. So as soon as the first bar ran out, I was just, it just brought me right to where I was. It was wonderful to be able to do that, just have my own music and just, you know.
Sleep on mother's gentle breast.
I think we're in the work of changing culture. Culture is simply the way we do things around here. And the way that we decide, you know, to do things is as a community. It's not just me that makes that decision. It's not just, you know, the government that makes that decision. Actually, it's the community.
We believe that our site will play an important role for consumers who are looking at shopping around and comparing funeral homes on service and price. By using our system, it allows you to shop around for funeral homes within a 100-kilometre radius of your location so that you can get the funeral that you want at the price you need it for.
eziFunerals has one aim: to be the ultimate disruptor. Industry giant InvoCare is in its sights.
InvoCare are a public listed company operating on a number of different brands which consumers aren't aware of. So when consumers do go and shop around for funerals, they're not aware that they're generally shopping for brands from the same company, which is InvoCare.
The winner in this online bidding gamble would be customers willing to go online and small funeral operators.
These companies don't have the same advertising budgets and don't have the same marketing reach that a large company like InvoCare does. And as a result, it'll be more of a benefit to these small independent operators to reach a wider audience and to show how competitive their prices are than it will be for a larger brand or a larger company like InvoCare.
Whether online bidding succeeds may well depend on people overcoming reluctance to shop around at a time of grief.
And if that story has raised concerns for you, you can call Beyond Blue on 1300 224636 or Lifeline on 131114.